Hello, I'm Mark. I'm not a love doctor, but I play one on TV. Now, let me be clear. Relationships are hard, especially when you're a teenager. So I've taken it upon myself to come up with 7 distinct stages of teenage relationship. This starts with stage 1, single. It's a well-known fact that when single, humans do all kinds of weird things and can't help it. Our first example is the embarrassed stare. Notice how this guy continually looks at his love interest, but immediately looks away when she looks at him. He's afraid that if she sees him staring at her, she'll know that he likes her. So in order to avoid rejection, he immediately looks away. Notice how he immaturely closes his eyes like a child, pulling the covers over him, thinking he's protected from all the monsters. Nice try, dude. She saw you. Here we have someone sending out the vibe. See how her facial expression is not quite natural? Unfortunately, sometimes the vibe isn't as directional as intended and can be picked up by unintended targets. She's gotten the attention of the nice young fellow next to her, but she's not interested. Notice how she politely gives the "it's not you" smile and goes back to work. This is the embarrassed "I think he likes me and I like it" friend giggle response to the embarrassed stare. Now that may sound confusing, but the female species is confusing, and that's a given. Once again, this is the embarrassed "I think he likes me and I like it" friend giggle. Here we have an example of the confident stare. This technique works very well with girls with low self-esteem. The way we know they have low self-esteem is that this could never work on anyone with an ounce of self-respect. See how at first she's offended? Then when he goes all in with the eyebrow maneuver, she somehow is impressed. I wonder how that one's gonna end. Whether it begins with the guy sweeping her off her feet, they mutually decide to date on the spur of the moment, or in a fit of scorned rage she makes him date her because there's no one left, all dating relationships end in one of 3 destinations: friends, married, or hate for life. The second stage has 2 names: the crush stage or the like stage. You know, you don't just like them, you like 'em. 2 things come to mind during this stage. You'll notice how this couple is sitting very close to one another, but not too close. Just close enough to explore if the other person likes them, but also far enough to be ambiguous. What is the distance, you ask? Exactly 2 3/8 inches. The second thing that comes to mind is Facebook stalking. See how this young fellow has logged into his love interest's Facebook page? He's doing something that is a dead giveaway that he has a crush. He is liking every single picture in her profile. Interestingly enough, his girl gets notifications on her phone. Though this relationship started on the wrong foot, they're ready to go to stage 3, talking.
Hello.
Stage 3 has 3 official names: talking, interest, or hanging out. This is the stage that begins to annoy friends and families. Couples that are hanging out will actually do things together. Isn't this couple cute? Notice how he lets her score every point. Annoying. Modern couples have the added advantage of technology to further annoy all their friends by carrying on a running conversation through texting, also known as never-ending texting. It doesn't matter if the building is on fire, they're gonna finish the text. The 4 names of stage 4 are item, exclusive, friends with benefits, and got a thing. You can tell when someone has entered into this stage when there's no real commitment to one another. Yet, when one of them talks to a member of the opposite gender, there's extreme jealousy. This is awkward because the jealous person knows they shouldn't be jealous, but they can't help it. This can lead to a condition little known as cupidatum discupatoris. This girl has destroyed her cup. This example shows the spectrum that exists within stage 4. One couple seems comfortable exploring the arm around the shoulder maneuver. Notice how he seems to yawn and stretch, but we know that's no stretch. He's accidentally found himself with his arm around his girl. His boldness is rewarded with the snuggle response. The other couple, on the other hand, no pun intended, can't seem to break the hand-holding barrier. We can clearly see what she's thinking. Aw man, what's his problem? I'll help him out. She's gone for the classic palm up on the knee hint. Will he hold her hand? His nervous, shifty eyes tell us he's too immature to figure it out. When entering into stage 5, one of the primary tasks is to make sense of the relationship. Partners will inadvertently define the relationship and leave the other partner thinking, "What's up with us?" Let's watch this interaction in real time.
So what's up with you two?
We just got a thing.
What's that mean?
You know, we just got a thing. What's up with you two?
Oh, we're just friends with benefits.
What? What is up with that?
Notice how these two fellows are defining their relationship. But to their chagrin, one poor fellow's significant other has a different definition and is offended by the dissonance. Yes, this relationship needs a break. Some relationships take a long break before moving on, and others not so much. Sometimes it only takes a click of the mouse. Stage 6 has 6 official names. Together, in a relationship, going steady, going out, dating, and Facebook official. One of the things that will happen during this stage is the parent meeting. I recommend meeting the parents before this stage in order to avoid the inherent danger and the possibility of a bad first impression. This part of the video is rated R for scary images. Please, women and children, look away.
Daddy, this is him.
One thing we know about females is that they discuss their relationships from every possible angle. Let's listen in on a typical late-night sleepover conversation.
What if he was an alien? Would you still like him?
I don't know. I don't want to be like all about the looks, and I want to like accept him for who he is, but I don't know. What about you?
There ain't no way I'm having alien babies.
What if he was horribly burned?
Notice how you could insert the exact same answer to this question.
What if he was horribly burned?
I don't know. I don't want to be like all about the looks, and I want to like accept him for who he is, but I don't know.
As a matter of fact, any scenario could be answered this way. Check it out. What if he was a nerd?
I don't know. I don't want to be like all about the looks, and I want to like accept him for who he is.
What if he goes bald?
I don't know. I don't want to be like all about the looks, and I want to like accept him for who he is.
What if he was an immigrant and lost his green card?
There ain't no way I'm having alien babies.
I rest my case. We have reached the final stage, stage 7, the stage that was referenced at the beginning of this video. Married, friends, or hate for life. 0.0001% of teenage relationships make it to marriage.
Will you marry me?
0.0001% end up as friends.
I've been thinking.
Me too.
Let's
be
be
friends.
And 99.9998% end up as hate for life. Here we see her clearly catching him checking the other girl out.
What? We are so done.
Saw that coming.
It's okay.
Really?
And the cycle continues. But don't worry, there's help out there for you. This has been a special presentation by me. You're welcome.